Hi everybody. Happy summer. Today I'm going to do one of my family favorites, which is a tuna casserole or whatever kind of casserole you want. This is comfort food to us. It's comfort food to me. We do it with chicken, maybe not even any meat. This is one of the things that my kids loved when they were little, and I thought that maybe this would be fun to do something for the littles. When my kids were young, we lived in Slovenia, and we did not have a lot of extra money, like a lot of us. But this is where I learned to cook. This was before we didn't have Pinterest. We did not have Facebook. We didn't. We did have, I think, some internet. I can't remember, but it wasn't very good. So I relied on my family, and my sister was great about sending me. She sent me these things that you could recreate convenience foods, because we didn't have convenience foods there. So this is, I made it whatever we had, so you could do the same. And that's kind of how my cooking has evolved, to use whatever you have. And I hope that you enjoy this and that your family will enjoy it. It's really easy, and it's really very comforting, and my children both loved it and still love it. So with that in mind, let's get started. Okay, I have cooked up some pasta already. You should use about 4 to 5 ounces, and I have a little more than that, but if my ingredients are too wet, I'm gonna reserve some and put some in later if it's not, if I don't have enough noodles. So I'm gonna start with that. And then we're gonna use a half a cup of mayonnaise. And I'm going to use, this is a half a cup of white wine. If you don't want to use white wine, you could use broth instead. I'm just gonna keep mushing things up in there. I have cream of chicken soup that I made. When I was cooking when I was younger, one of the recipes that my sister sent was cream of anything soup, and it's really easy. So I don't use Campbell's anymore because I didn't have access to it. So I'm just gonna dump that all in. But you can use like cream of mushroom, cream of whatever, and you can use the canned kind. So this is one can of whatever kind you like. Cream of asparagus, cream of celery, what you like. You can go on Pinterest, and if you want to make your own soup, it's really easy. I would just like search for cream of anything soup, and it will show you how to, like, I keep it in a jar, and it lasts for a long time. So for me, because I don't use it that often anymore, I just like make half of a jar, and I keep this, and then when you're ready to make your soup for that day, you just add water and butter, and that is cream of anything soup. Okay, so I have a half a cup of shredded cheese, of whatever cheese you like. Yum. I haven't had this for a long time because I haven't had children in my house or sick children that come back and want something comforting in a while. And then one of them became a vegan, and I don't know what to do with that. Oh, one thing I need to do is get some dill. I didn't get dill out. Okay, and this, if you use about a half a teaspoon of dill, actually this is, I'm going to put a little bit of salt and pepper in, which I also forgot. I think I put I think I put maybe a half a teaspoon of salt in, and then some pepper. Because the soup itself has some seasoning in it, so you don't need too much salt. Okay. And now I'm going to use tuna this time. Break that up. And if you do this and like serve it with a salad, and if you eat bread, maybe some bread with it. And I can see that I need more pasta, so I'm going to add the rest of my pasta. Actually, I'm going to even add more pasta because I don't think I measured right. It's still a little bit syrupy. Okay, now it's looking better. So you don't want it to be overly juicy. You want to, but to have, you don't want the pasta to get dry either. So here is what I'm going to put in the oven. I'm going to put this in the oven for 30 minutes on 350, and then I'm going to take it out and I'm going to put topping on it, and that topping can also be whatever you have. Potato chips are a favorite in my house, or you could fry up some or saute some breadcrumbs with butter and put them over the top, or if you don't want anything on the top, you can just leave it naked. So I'm gonna put this in the oven, and when I get back, I'll show you putting the topping on. Okay, I have cooked this for 30 minutes, and now I'm gonna put some of Alex's favorite jalapeno Tim's potato chips on the top, because we have no kiddies that are coming that might not be good for them. So this is the adult version of comfort food. So I'm gonna just crunch them up in my hands and spread them around. Maybe just a little bit more. Okay, so I'm gonna put that back in the oven for without the lid this time for another 5 minutes, and then it will be done. Okay, we have finished. This is the end product. It's ooey and gooey, and I think that you will like it, and it will be budget friendly. Let me know what you think.